it's very important to keep them happy. But these days, women are very upset. Why? Mystery. Probably something we did. And instead of complaining, they're doing something strange. Women are going into the woods and screaming. That was a rage ritual where women pay thousands of dollars to scream in the forest and bash the earth with sticks and stones. It's intense and cathartic. And for some women, it's the release they've been looking for. Ritual leader Mia Magic, who also moonlights as a witch, says women have a hot fury bubbling up inside them that needs to be let out.
Rage has been demonized and villainized, especially in the feminine. But our sacred rage is what has incited so many movements, created so much change on our planet. It is imperative that we allow ourselves safe spaces to release this fiery, hot emotion from within us so that it can no longer poison or toxify our internal emotional reality.
Mia Magic joins us now. All right, Mia, why are these women that are participating in these rituals so angry?
You know, Jesse, there is so much that has happened in the world over the last several years. I think a lot of people, it's not just women, a lot of people are angry, they're depressed, they're sad, they're afraid, they're uncertain. And women in particular come to my retreats and experiences to help themselves heal. I read your book over the weekend, and I really agree with so many of the things that you said about self-sabotage and self-esteem and the common denominator being the father. And you're a great dad, but a lot of women didn't grow up with men who care about them. They grew up with men who abused them and talked down to them and spoke unkindly to them, and they've maybe never had an opportunity to stand up for themselves. And so this gives them a really safe space to individually and collectively release some of the anger that they've perhaps been burdened by for their entire life.
Well, I never thought I'd say this, but I like you, Witch. And not just because you've read my book, but because you're giving these women an outlet, and I think that's fine, but you say a lot's happened in the last, is it the pandemic? Are a lot of these women single? Is it Gaza? What is it exactly that are driving these women into the woods to scream?
It's everything, and the retreat it's a week-long experience. The Rage Ritual is 1 hour in the whole week, but it's all of that. It's everything that you just mentioned, and I loved when you spoke to Caitlin, the mommy blogger in Missouri. You told her, when you feel rageful, let it out, directed appropriately. And where really is the option for women to do that? There isn't an appropriate direction, and so I want to offer something like that. I want to allow people the support to work towards happiness. You said happiness it takes work, and it does. And so this is the kind of work that I have found within myself and within my students and clients, where when you do this work, it leads to really lasting, sustainable, fulfilling happiness because of the impact that it has on your ability to come home to your community transformed and calmer and more at ease because you've released some of what has been holding you back for your whole life. That's self-sabotage.
What can men do to help women be less rageful? Because we're in this together.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. For men, I think it's more sadness. And the thing is nature actually counteracts the impacts of anger and trauma on the body. And so men can support women by listening to them, holding them, asking them what they need for support, by being vulnerable with their own emotions. You know, men tend to feel weak
You're
for
saying
being sad.
a lot really fast, so we have to write this down. You said listening, holding,
listening, yeah.
Nurturing? Did I miss nurturing?
Bringing nature, going out into nature is really great because
take
nature
them into nature. Okay,
counteracts.
listening to them, holding them, taking them on walks in the woods. Am I missing anything else?
Yeah, asking them what they need for support.
Asking them
what they need for support.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is
and
big
I think
advice.
being vulnerable.
Oh, that's the deal
being
killer.
vulnerable. I think men. Oh, come on.
I'm teasing.
You got divorced, Jesse, right? I'm sure you had a couple of nights where you were sad and where you felt lonely.
Yes,
You know, I think
I'm
that everyone
the
needs to
most
feel
vulnerable
comfortable to
man you'll
feel.
ever meet, but we have to go. You're a good witch and we love you. Johnny is up next.